cape.
And Braum will be the final pickup, who is great into Xayah as a matchup to block the feathers.
Exactly, blocks the feathers from passing through, even on the ultimate. But I gotta say, for Keith, this combo, that's the word.
Back in the day, in like season 2, season 3, we said dive buddies. For like, who are the two melees going into the back line? But first of all, into the back line, they're going to be in the mid lane right there. He's gone. Doesn't even need the back half of the Q. Acadian kicks to take all the credit for Froggen's hard work. First blood Echo Fox on the mines. Mike Young kills off a control ward. Phoenix1 put a few around as well, and Froggen hugging the left-hand side, but suddenly there's a champion, and look at the damage outputting special. Just blows him up where he stands. Acadian jumped on by 3 other members, 4v1. One last snipe on a Froggen. They come across, Gate wants in, lands the knock-up on a 2. Will there be a team fight? The Fled dives to the front line, exhaust in the front as well. Huge knock comes through from Special on Braum, and Gate forced to run, staying alive. Finally drops down by Ryu. 1 for 0 to Phoenix1. Can they get any more out of this one? Zig in the front line, has to dismount. Mike Young far away on the wings. Looper running away now. Looking for a slow. Keith now in the front looking for a few more attacks to come in. Tight back, the flash forward. Keith running out of health, and he dives in, and he dives for free. Keith gives it away, and a second one as well as Looper falls. 3 for nothing, and here comes the curtain call. It might be just that. The slow lands, the kill is in. A double kill there for the marksman as Arrow finally gets some signs of life, and gets some signs of death for Echo Fox. Frog gonna jump over the one. Can he kill him though is the thing. Here comes Shen, here comes Galio. Globals from across the map, and in he comes for the hero's entrance. Captain Flowers would be pleased as Arrow runs away for this one, and Froggen gonna drop. And the second kill gonna come through as well. Looper gonna lose his life. There's no way about it.
Zig?
Just gonna take a few more seconds. Zig will trade back, but a double kill in for Mike Young, the de facto rookie of the split.
Oh, we talked Ryu.
On Zig, TP for you into the bot lane. Ulti coming in for Arrow, doing a lot of damage to the back line as well. Doesn't finally land the last chunk, but here comes Zig looking for the dive. Ryu on top as well, gets one knock up, but team is staying alive so far. The flash to get to the back line. The root's gonna land. Keith almost out of life, and he is gonna fall down. Zig gets the kill credit onto that one, but it was a team effort to be sure. The team still forced to run away. One final shot to come through, an Arrow on a killing spree. The Q comes across. Looper and Keith both gone into that one, and Phoenix1 gonna win yet another team fight.
Yeah.
Here's the dive forward. They get the knockup, but Q. Nice. QS says splash. Arrow gets away from it. Now here comes the engage. Not gonna have much of a root, but a big chunk of damage out from the Galio. On the front line they go, and they picked off one. A rampage from Mike Young. As he picks off Looper, the chase continues. They look for one more in the back line, but no kill to be had. Just the one
on it. Acadian looking for a steal. He's over the wall. They don't see him. He'll check it.
They make this play happen. Acadian does have smite, a root on a special. Good damage. Gate, nice. Double taunt in, and Keith is gone right away. Arrow gets the crit. The rampage is in a trade kill. Those special loses his life. And Baron heals back up. Froggen cutting away from Arrow, but he's got to be careful. The chase might have still been on.
Here comes TP. They're taking a lot of Baron damage here.
He got it! He got it! Acadian gets the steal, but Galio gonna find the slam. They're gonna likely get a kill, but first Mike Young drops off the face of the map. Looper flashes off the wall to stay alive a little bit longer. The respawn's gonna come through for Echo Fox. Even though the decent Q was on, and they got outplayed, and now you gotta fight in the bottom lane. The root's gonna be on there, and now Zig forced to run. Scarl's a coward, but Zig's gonna die as Fled. Looks like Scarl lives to fight another day. Bot lane Drone's gonna fall as well, and over the wall, looking for a root. Knock up onto the tank in the front line, a double taunt as well from Shen, but they are not dying anytime rapidly. Keith, though, free fire from the back line. One more chance to knock up and comes in, but now it's gonna be Froggen stunned up and attack.
Oh,
and
it's not dead yet.
Just enough to keep him alive, and he cuts away with it, and Keith gets a kill onto a special. The shields were just enough for Froggen. They're able to kite back now, and that's despite the Infernals. They're able to get the damage output through, and Phoenix1 now forced to run away.
There's a TP from Froggen off on the right side. He wants to continue this fight and pick up more.
He's healed back up. They can absolutely do it. It's a 5v4, and there's no cooldowns left for Phoenix1. Can he get the damage? Ryu is gonna fall with the chains. It took 2, but he fell. And now it's up to Akita to get a little bit more. Gonna land the Q, gonna go for the play. Not gonna actually come down. That Baron power play, yeah. 4 turrets, 8,000 gold. Here comes the attempt, though. Zig into the back line. Can they get what they need? The knock gonna come across only onto the tank in the front line. Shen gonna stay alive. A big charm, big knock coming through for Gate to buy some time. And here's Ryu taking damage in the front. A nice kickback. They will not quite pick up Gate as Keith strikes away as well. Look at the damage up and available from Arrow. Gonna look for a couple more attacks. Indicating gonna lose Guardian Angel. Ryu taunts up at the front. Out goes Keith. Looks for the root. Can't find it with the Featherstorm. Root. Another root's gonna land. There's gonna be the chance. And Mike Young picks him off. 2 for 0 so far. Make it 3 as Arrow knocks one down. And Echo Fox are completely routed. Only these solo laners left alive.
Yeah, and they're trying to want to.
Little chunk out from Froggen. Jukes away. Keith only takes damage. No root on this one. And Zig not gonna find an opponent, but Acadian Getting chunked, a miss from Special. That could have been a kill. Acadian's gonna drop anyway. Arrow just has the damage. He moves so fast with the crits in. And now the chase back, and they find Frog. Can they find a kill? The crits coming in, and Keith
contest.
All right, 4 versus 2. The Soul Laners showing up for this one. They're durable. They can buy some time for sure. And again, there is no smite. And here comes Special. This could not be a better fight for Phoenix1. You think it might go in for them. A nice chain, a nice set of roots as well, but it's not really enough. They're just too durable. No one is taking meaningful damage in this one, and Looper is slowed and running and trying to get away. Randuin's Omen keeps his health bar from getting away from them as they're going to push for more. And godlike now, Arrow, the defending MVP, finally having himself a couple of good games. And when is Phoenix1 look?
Yeah, not going to be able to pick this up, and this is going to be huge for Phoenix1. Triple Infernal. Arrow has 700 pocket.
Look for
we'll
the
see
play.
if they go for it. Arrow gets out.
Up on no one. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't find Arrow, who's able to get out of that one. No kills to be had, and that's the major engage tool is gone. The root is in. Keith forced to run away. Zig in the front lines, and he is so much more than just durable. Galio dives in heroically, and he has entered the fight. A 3-man taunt after a flash as well, and Keith forced to run, but Zig is on the chase. Shen might help, and he is going to stay alive a bit longer. But it's not going to keep his teammates alive for much as Looper's forced to run the knockup for Ryu. The damage up, but not quite there as Looper stays alive, but it's still a 4v4. The crit is 966 damage. The fight comes through for the shutdown. His 9th kill of the game. All of half of them are onto Arrow, and in fact, no kills have come from Phoenix1 that were not touched by Arrow in some way. He has signaled death for Echo Pops in game 1 as the Nexus falls, and Phoenix1 may find themselves their first match win.
After bringing in Special and Mike Young, this team definitely looks a lot better in that early and mid-game. And that draft was just really dirty. The way that they were flexing the Bruiser for the front line, and a Rumble to come alongside that one. Rumble did get some fairly major changes in 7.12. Essentially, he pushes cards away. He was a ward the whole time, but they're going on Acadian. And it's a lot of damage. They're going to get this kill. He's forced to flash, and who's even there to follow? Mike Young zoned out by Looper. No first blood lost, but was it really worth the risk? Looper himself going to lose his flash. You have to expect. Ziga has the stun available. Lands the kill, and he stops it. He pulls a Dyrus, and down he goes. First blood to Mike Young. But Looper there for him. He's going to team fight. It scales better. Of course it does, yeah, absolutely. Here we go, though. They dive onto the bot lane turret, and Zig looking for the 2v1, and Looper's got nowhere to go this time. Not much he could have done about it. He did burn flash, but the flash meant nothing. No summoners lost by. Because this was almost something they almost never did. Hold on, looking up. Charm, double knock up the knockback there as well from Frog. And how good's the burst going to be? A lot of takes net through from Special, blocks a lot of it, and Ryu going to run away. Someone heals, keeps him alive. The dive back in, and Mike Young gets his 3rd kill in a row. Now Acadian, chunked low, one more javelin, going to look for the shot, not going to land, but can he get the chase? The rest of Fox forced to run away. A nice stun going to land on the front liners. There's the equalizer to buy some time. Frog trying to kite back, gets away with it, and Zig is going to fall. 1 for, I guess, 2. 1 for 1. Either way, they're getting away from this one now. As a range champion. Hold on. This, though, especially now cut off with the wall, but the root's going to land. This could be Gates' days being numbered. They're all grouped up. And Big Draw Multi starts it off. A nice kickback to buy a bit more time, but now the chase is on to Looper. Running out of health, thankfully drops out the passive. He's been shut down, and Ryu gets the kill with the ult. He tries to find Gates, picks it up. Heal upgrades. Oh, he used the seismic shove. Ults in. Yeah, Frog is going to have to go sway. Slowed down by the Cutlass. There's the giant stun. Look at the damage output there on a Froggen. Cutting back now himself. The Go's going to stay on. He's going to be okay for now, but he's on the wrong side of this map. He can get away. Meanwhile, Equalizer the front line, they've picked off Aaron. You can't shield that kind of damage. Here's the rocket jump, the kick flash in, 2 for 0 in the mid lane, and Keith gets one of them. Yep. Looper with the ultimate. Reestablish it if they can play around it as they're trying to go for an objective. Oh, the first special. Kick him in. There's a kill to take at the first beginning, but they're going to trade lives with Acadian, who did burn his ward hop to make it happen. I don't really like that trade. Good counter get there. Here comes the curtain call. They're going to find damage on the gate. He's not the tankiest. They're looking for the smite potentially. As Froggen and Keith kite back and forth. 4 shotguns.
Into his hand.
Kill, and the jungler's dead. It's just easy now for him. Phoenix1 going to pick it up. Smite it away, and this could have been the throw right now. A second kill comes in, and there's no one left standing. Their auto's running tail between their legs. Trying to get away from this one. A quick 2.
And then they kept kind of skirting around it. Acadian in the back. Hold on, another dive.
Oh, they're going to push him away. Gate might just live. The javelin lands. Will he go for it? He's not going to just yet.
He's going to keep going.
Oh, he is going to. He finds the first kill. Looking for the second. Lands the auto attack and a double kill. For the rookie, 9-4 in kills. Phoenix1 open to close it out right now. Looper's got nowhere to go. Pops the Zonias, but he's going to die for this one. Gold is going to turn into, in more ways than one. 300 picked up once again for Mike Young in this fight.
Acadian, oh, I don't think that's going to kill, though. Go for it here. 25 seconds on Looper. That's 2 turrets. Zig, super low.
One more to fall. Zig staying alive. The ult is going to land. Down he is, and Froggen is dead. Just the one turret remaining. Here comes the quickness. Lands the double knockup. Lands the forfeiting attack. I don't know what that was, but they're going to look for a little bit more. 2 kills picked up as I get tongue twisted and Acadian forced to run away.
And accelerate the pace of the game. They still kind of misuse them in these opportunities.
Oh, bad news bears. He's gone already. Killing spree for you.
Yep. TP to the other side, looking for a flank here from Zig.
And they're going to run right into a Renekton. Can they get the damage up on this one? Keith's going to have to rocket jump away. Doesn't get it in time. Finally jumps out this time. Will stay alive. Quick grounding onto this one, and suddenly he's going to go to his room. The fountain might just be the place for him, and Looper's going to go down. Zig gets the kill picked up. Some more kills in that top lane. Is the lineup that leads to redemption. They don't even need to buy into this one. The turret is fallen. The Nexus now next up. 5v3. Can the re-engage come through? Acadian looking for the damage. Looking for the kills. It's Keith on the wings, but he's getting kited back by Rio. And that's the game. Fidget spinners for everyone. Phoenix1 gets the win.
Phoenix1 go from 0-6 to 1-6 and pick up their first match win of the split. You can see it's relief for the team.
Relief and happiness and a big hug all around. The rookie Mike Young, 18 years old, fresh out of solo queue.
Fresh out of high school.
Fresh out of high school as well. We've seen some of those players like that. Pobelter, Altec. Plenty of successful players have been out there coming out of high school, making their splash with the LCS. Greco Fox, sadly, it is a slide now. Before the thought was, is it the even week, odd week curse? Then as we saw with their loss to Team Dignitas, it's not just that. They've lost now 2 in a row. And they lost to a winless team. Now, I don't think Phoenix1 will